Okay, I was going to show another meta tutorial how to find all the comments in all of Squeak, and I ran into a problem. So first I'm going to go back quite a ways to associations, which is what dictionaries contain. An association is pretty easy to work with. You simply say go one object, add a little arrow, and another object. And when you evaluate it and print it out, you get an association, which is printed using that little arrow syntax. So it basically duplicates the syntax you used to create it. Now to see if it really is what we say it is, let's look at the class of this thing and print it out. And it's saying it's an association pointing to a byte string. That's not quite what we wanted, so let's try this instead. Put parentheses around it and see what the class of the entire thing is. And it's an association, and we can inspect it. Well, actually, we're going to inspect the association, not the association class, and see that it has two instance variables, the key and the value. And of course, we can create nice little arrays of these things, which is handy. When you create an array in this fashion, you're not saying array new explicitly. You're going curly bracket, first object, dot, second object, with an arrow, in this case. So say test, third object with a dot, another little arrow for an association. Well, let's not. Let's just give the third one as being a test. And no, we're making an association, so we're going to go 3 association boo, and no dot afterwards, and this creates an array. So we can say my array equals colon equals dictionary new from, and we're giving it an array of associations, and this will create a new dictionary with the keys of 1, 2, and 3, and the referenced value a, test, and boo. And sure enough, no errors, and if we were to print out my array, that should have been my dictionary. Let's be a little more explicit here. My dictionary. Sure enough, we have a dictionary. Now, why is this important? Well, I ran into a little problem where I was trying to print out associations explicitly by saying transcript show 1 comma a little bit of a string 2, and in fact that will cause an error because small integer doesn't know how to handle this little comma thingy. If I added a as string, then it would be a string 1 and then this arrow thing and then a 2. And in fact, there it goes. But there's an easier way. Let's just say this. This will work with any object without any extra syntax. We can just say, and if we want to add a carriage return, as you can see, it now knows, an association knows how to print itself out, and it will print itself out using this nice syntax, which is close enough to this that it's just a convenience. And that's basically, you can find out more about associations and dictionaries and everything else by going to the Help menu in Squeak and opening up the Terse Guide to Squeak, which opens up a nice list of things and how they are dealt with. For instance, associations. You can see we can create an association, we can get its key and its value. Dictionaries, there's a whole slew of methods, and we can work with them. You can get to the Terse Guide slightly differently in Pharo. Here's Pharo. By going to the Help menu, right-click on the Pharo desktop, go down to Help menu, and open up Help Browser. Wait a little bit. And go down to our Smalltalk listing and see indeed we have the same general thing. The Terse Guide is now available. And there's our associations. And of course many other things as well. So that's all I wanted to show you in this. I just wanted to prepare for the next tutorial.